The next form of Vedic recitation is called Krama. What is Krama? The formation of Krama is explained as Kramodvamyam Abhikramya Tratvada Yotaram Tayoho Uttareno Pasam Dadhyat Tathardharche Samapayet. According to Rig Pratishakya, when one recites two padas consecutively from the Samhita at the same time without loss of the Samhita form, that form is called Krama. It is also called step method, step by step. So what are the rules regarding the formation of Krama? We should know it, because Krama is fundamental for the formation of subsequent Vikriti padas or subsequent form of recitation. This is the basic. So you have to join two padas. You take two padas and join any two padas, but consecutive, so that the Samhita form is not lost. So the two padas should be like Samhita pada only, with their usual sandhi as appearing in Samhita. That is mantra. We have told you that normally two sentences make one mantra or a rig in Rig Veda. So you have to consider one sentence by one sentence. Once the last word of the first sentence is over, it should be ended with iti. It should not be joined with the first word of the next sentence. You cannot join it. So you take one sentence, so take two words and then end with the first sentence. Then you take the second sentence of the rig. Then you go to new mantra like that. See, for example, even in the Gayatri mantra which we have told earlier, that is in Padapada, the word 6, which is the last pada of the first sentence, should not be joined with the word number 7, which is the first word of the second sentence. So the word 6 in the last line to be ended with iti, which is called Vaishna, and we have to conclude the Krama for the first sentence. Then you should go for the second sentence. Suppose if there is any Vaishna in the pada itself, that should be recited accordingly. But the pada Vaishna can come either in the middle of the sentence or at the end of the sentence. So any Vaishna comes in pada form is called pada Vaishna. When there is no other Vaishna is available in the end will become the Vakyanta Vaishna. In some places, the words in the Samhita and the words in the pada may be different. It is called Vikaram. For that to explain, we had to chant the Vaishna of the pada. So there are about at least 3 you can say for the time being: pada Vaishna, Vakyanta Vaishna, and Vaishna because of Vikaram. That is change of padas from Samhita to Padapada. In some cases, few padas will be dropped out while reciting the Krama and any other Vikritis due to Samaya or Galita or Gananta pada. Because even in the Padapada, it is not there. You will not find those padas. There are certain rules. When 3 padas consecutively repeats in subsequent passages of Samhita or in the pada text, it will be dropped out. This is the rule. This we will explain maybe later. This is called Gananta pada. In those cases, there is no Krama for that. It will be in Samhita form only. Sometimes we cannot stop only with the second word. We have to consider the third word also. Meaning, normally for Krama form, krama form of recitation, we have to consider only two words. But when the second word happens to be a, e, u, then we have to consider the third word also. So this will actually end up in trikrama form of recitation, that is three words. These are the exceptions I am telling. In very few cases, the placement of padas from the padapata is different from of samhita pada. This is called ananupurva samhita. So the words are not in the same order as appear in the samhita form. This is in three places in Rigveda. That is, the order of pada is different from that of the samhita form. That is, in samhita pada it says naracha samsam, whereas in padapata it is nara samsam plus cha. And in second case, sunaschi chepam, that is in samhita pada, whereas in padapata it is sunaschepam plus chit. Third occurrence is narava samsam, which is as per the samhita form, whereas patapada for the same thing is nara samsam plus va. So these three are the exceptions where the order of samhita is different from pada, or you can say the order of pada form is different from the samhita. So whichever way. Obviously this will give rise to the formation of trikrama as we explained earlier. The formation of krama in the number form is 1 2, 2 3, 3 4, 4 5, 5 6. When we consider there are 6 words in the first sentence of the mantra, and if you have 4 words in the second sentence of the mantra, it will be 7 8, 8 9, 9 10. So this is the form of recitation. Even though I have now told you in number format, we can chant the Kramapata for the Gayatri mantra. Om Tatsa Vituhu Saviturvarenyam Varenyam Bhargaha Bhargo Devasya Devasya Dhimahi Dhimahiti Dhimahi Dhiyo Yaha Yonaha Nah Prachodayat Prachodayaditi Prachodayat. When you now take the krama of Gananantva, it will be same but with some modification, because in some place we have to take 3 padas like pata, a, naha. In those places, because a is coming, we cannot go and stop with pata a, not like the Krishna Yajurveda. So we have to take pata a naha like this. Just see how I am going to recite. Om Ganana Antva Tva Ganapatim Ganapatim Havamahe Ganapatimiti Ganapatim Havamahe Kavim Kavim Kavinam Kavinam Upamasravastamam Upamasravastamamityupamashrabaha tamam Jyeshtarajam Brahmanam Jyeshtarajamiti Jyeshtarajam Brahmanam Brahmanaha Brahmanaspate Pata Anaha Anaha Nashrinvan Shinman Notibhihi Otibhisida Otibhirityotibhihi Sidasadanam Sadanamiti Sadanam. So this is called Krama.